we're here.
Hey everybody, happy Friday, and welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch with three overpowered tieflings. Threeflings began as a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology, and now we are playing one-shots from UNCAGED. So, if this is your first episode or your 90th, welcome, come on in. We have very little continuity. Tonight, we are taking a trip to Eberron and playing Dancing with the Fury by Dylan Ram. It does have some kind of heavy content warnings tonight. It will feature airship crashes, death, and allusions to genocide, allusions to suicide, and then manipulation, not illusion, actual manipulation. So, if any of those are things that are going trigger you, yuck you out, or you just don't want to deal with, feel free to duck out, and we appreciate you. We have a lot of other streams that you can watch. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. But without further ado, let's meet our Threef, starting by welcoming back Ink. Hey, it's so good to see you. Tell us about your teeth.
Hi, my name is Ink. You can see me in chat as at Please Dead Pens. I've been gone for a couple weeks, and I'm back now. Ooh, whoa. We're having a great time anyway. I am playing Ophelia, your magical girl pact of the Tome Warlock Frog Queen Tiefling. I didn't realize for a while we were supposed to be level 19, so officially now I can say Ophelia has 18 levels of Warlock and 1 level of Sorcerer, so now she's magic in 2 different ways.
And Ink didn't tell me this until 5 minutes before the stream went live, so the layout will reflect that next week.
I put it in the cast chat earlier when I was doing it at like 7 o'clock. You had a warning.
I was eating.
Well, I'm sorry you have to consume.
Now that she's spoken up, hey Gwen, tell us about your teeth.
I'm playing Adara, a resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble with her warg puppy Crouton. Sorry, was I too fast?
Yeah, you cut
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, good news. The microphone
Your
capture
internet
is
was
not
bad.
from Discord. It's from my microphone, so I think the audience heard it just fine.
Good.
That's all that matters.
And hey Draz, tell us about your teeth.
Hello, I'm Draz. I play Vittori, our Gloomstalker ranger who likes to do the shooty shoot with her crossbow, and she has a pet direwolf puppy named Toast.
Hey. So, without further ado, who wants to give us a previously on Threeflings? We had Gwen M. And you played Vengeance Reborn by Jesse Heineck.
I'm curious to know how much Draz
I
remembers.
wonder what happened.
I wasn't here,
Okay,
so don't ask
so-
me.
Yeah, Ink. What did we do last week? So originally Adara, Shy, and Vittori were all like going to go on a mission, but then like Adara was like, no, I'm gonna not do that one. And so it was just Vittori and Shy, and they went to a town, and turns out the mission that they were going to go on was already solved by the time they got there. So they were just like, what the fuck do we do here? And the place had a lot of different churches or temples to different different deities of the Elven pantheon. And we were trying to figure out, which one has the juiciest gossip, and we figured that the temple to romantic love would be the juiciest, so the two of them went there to, see what gossip they could find. I did get a reading for romantic love, which, if you don't know, Shy is Aero, so that was very funny. But eventually they, a quest appears, basically, and it turns out that, oh god, I do not remember the goddess's name, but,
Kironsali?
no, the one that the elven goddess of love, that is not Sune.
Hanali Selenil.
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that okay? Because I always think
Hanali Solani.
It's not Halani Solani. It's Hanali Selenil, and it's very confusing. that it is, it doesn't rhyme like I want it to.
It really should. So yeah, turns out that goddess had her magical well of youth and beauty stolen. Just vanished. And we were asked to go investigate because apparently Karansali stole it. So we got teleported to Elegy, which is Karansali's undead city in the Abyss, where we just stealthed our way through the entire city, basically. Like, we got attacked once by, like, the city itself, but we were mostly just like, pass without a trace is really good. We did kill 2 guards, though, so, you know, because I forgot that Vittori has a climb speed for like 5 seconds, because I totally brought that up earlier up in the episode.
I'm gone for 3 weeks, and this is what happens?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. They were in, the Karansali's drows, guards. They get revived into undead people.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's just phase 2.
But eventually, we get to Karansali's palace, and we, snoop around as we do. Shai finds a library, so, that's where she lives now. But we find out that Karansali, stole the well because, when Loth killed her, the poison, remained within her when she got revived, and has been causing her chronic pain ever since, and she's, took the well to, make an antidote. So, it's the most comically, anticlimactic but very true to Shai and Vittori's characters. Shai and Vittori entered and was like, hey, Karansali, we figured out what you did. Keep doing what you do. But we just want, you to return the well afterwards. And she's like, oh, okay. And there was no final boss. Shai and Vittori just stood there while, the final ritual happened. And then, the well was returned.
Yeah,
and then Karansali was like, I really don't know how the fuck he got here, but goodbye. And
yeah.
So, that was a successful mission.
Y'all were just like,
and then you got to go to heaven and bathe in the magical water.
Yeah, elven heaven.
Wow. Spoilers.
And,
spoilers for our Patreon episode.
And we've got a spa day, and now Shai and Vittori permanently smell nice all the time, and even if they land face first in mud, or just really eat shit in battle, they'll still do it really pretty. So
Yeah, they canonically and mechanically now smell nice. And so they've got charisma bonuses from that, which that's fine.
Which is really fun, because Vittori finally has a +1 in charisma.
Oh my god.
They both desperately needed.
I think Shai's here to be said about smelling nice and charisma and Axe body spray from middle school.
Oh no. Yeah, I think Shai's at a cool +0 now. Zan in chat can correct us. So she and Adara, I think, are now tied for least likable members of the party.
I love that we have a tiefling party where just no one is friendly. No one is lovable here.
There's one person, and I wasn't here the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's Ophelia and sometimes Brooks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is totally worth a point of floating inspiration. So if you're new here, they can use that as long as everybody else agrees. Also, you can use channel points to give anyone that you see on the screen right now crit success or failure. So have some fun with that. Adara and Ophelia, what were you doing while Shai and Vittori were off getting permanently smelly good?
Good.
Oh, that's a way to describe that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it up to Gwen if you want it to be a thing where we were doing things together or separately, because either way, I can make something work.
Yeah, I think Adara probably set out from them to, go catch up with people and be eventually work will fall into my lap, but I am not pressed for money, so just gonna go like find some people and hang out. So probably catches up a little bit with like the night hag that runs that cool bar again. Says hi to Vice, might be there.
Oh, yeah.
Who's to say? Tries to find Temperance and hang out. Who's to say? And then catches up with Ophelia and is like, yeah, we haven't. It's been a couple days, weeks, probably weeks. Checking in, making sure you're okay. How's your mom? That sort of thing. And then they get up to some nonsense, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, Zan, I did forget that. Yeah, you have no negative or neutral modifiers. You have positives in literally everything. It's so mean.
So, yeah, I'll say that while the two of you are at the Night Hag's bar, you come outside of it, and there is an invitation for you, as well as an airship.
Casually.
What the fuck?
Please tell me it's not named like the Hindenburg.
It is called the Fury's Whale.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Why do you think the Furies need a whale?
W
Whale
H.
like,
Okay.
Why is the whale angry?
Not
the
like-
animal.
See, if it was like a giant blimp shaped like a whale, I could be like, yeah.
Fury's
thematic.
a woo.
It kind of looks like, in our art of it, it looks like a pirate ship, but steampunk.
Ooh, very cool. Okay, I'll have to look at that art afterward.
Bet nothing
What's-
bad happens to this airship. Looks
Right.
at the content warnings.
Nothing bad happens to the Kennedys.
Oh no. What's the fuck up with the invitation?
This is an invitation from the Undying Court of Arenal in Eberron.
Ooh.
And any of you can give me a history check on that if you want.
Sure, I'm great at this.
I'm sorry, what is the fuck up with the letter, as opposed to what the fuck is up with the letter, are two very different sentences.
That's true. Anyway, natural 1 for my
Okay,
history
for
check
history,
for a
I
total
got-
of 3.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love it. 17 for Ophelia?
I got a 19.
19. Okay.
16 plus 3.
So, Adara, I'm gonna say, what distracts you from this? Are you just like, wow, skyboat?
Yeah, probably the big
sheep.
the big fucking
Yeah.
airship that's just apparently waiting for us outside this bar. So I don't even know if she really looks at the letter. I think she's like immediately transitioned to just like, whoops the fuck has brought this here? Where are they? What do they want with us? Etc.
She asks these things and like does not even look at the letter, which is very
Yeah.
funny because I feel like the letter would answer like all of
Right?
these questions.
Looks at this
maybe.
letter.
Yeah, but why
this-
would you do things the easy ways?
Yeah, looks at this letter and is just like, I don't have time to fucking read this. Who did this? Whose airship is this? Why is it here?
You know what would be funny if Adara insight checked the letter.
Insight check the
Reading
boat.
it.
Do they have a permit? Is this an open parking zone? Is this a fire zone?
Is this
So,
our airship
Ophelia-
now?
It would make sense that you would know about this, Ophelia, because this is a court of well-meaning, like they tend toward neutral good. Undead elves. They worship their ancestors who have not passed on, stayed to guide them, and they kind of direct the elves in Arnal and Eberron over millennia, kind of thing. They have very long-reaching.
I think it's very funny that the airship like went to Adara and Ophelia first when the last adventure was literally about undead cities and elves.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They were all
Just like
And the
extremely...
letter. You would also know that the Undying Court rarely summons anyone, particularly a non-elf. And this requests a presence from the Three, the mighty Three, especially god killer Ophelia. And
What the fuck?
to discuss dire portents.
Ooh, okay.
The fate of
Is that like a
Eberron.
direwolf?
Just for my own reference, when you say immortal undying, is it like purposefully undying or like accidentally just like of their nature?
Is it my immortal? Like, is it mine?
You know what I mean? Like, are they actively trying to be immortal, or is this just something that they've stumbled across, or like a feature that they have?
They're to my understanding, if someone in chat knows more about Eberron, please correct me. They are those who have died, who have not passed on because they are sustained by positive emotions and energy. And as long as, like, they're around the feelings of well-being, they don't decay.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they continue to, like, help their descendants and stuff.
Okay.
Basically,
So-
what you're saying is that if you said positive vibes, like, for these people, like, that will actually do something.
When white women say they thrive off good vibes, they mean this. Oh, okay, good to know. Look at Adara and be like, you do know that, like, do you know, how much do you know about Eberron? Have you been to Eberron?
What the hell is an Eberron?
Okay, so that's gonna answer that. I mean, look and say, okay, well, they want the three of us. Have you seen Shai or Vittori or any of them recently?
Yeah, they were gonna go do a mission that I didn't feel like doing, so I found you instead, but we can backtrack to where they were. I've been doing like a loop. I don't think we're actually that far from them now. We could go head that. How like time sensitive is the thing? We have a fucking airship. It can take us there.
Have an airship.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does it even say if there's a time-sensitive thing? Because they said that they have urgent matters to discuss, but I don't know, like, how urgent this is.
Yeah, like,
You
Ophelia-
have time to go pick up Vittori.
Ophelia reads this
I
and
like
is like,
the idea of them
urgent.
leaving the airship behind.
Oh my god, we're gonna walk there and then, we're taking the airship. But also I like the idea that Ophelia reads this letter and is just like, it says urgent, but that seems like negotiable.
Well, that's the thing, because, like, if you say things need to urgently be done, it could be, like, the ceiling is gonna fall in, and or it's urgent that the ceiling get replaced at some point, but it's not gonna fall in today.
I don't think
Like,
that's what urgent
there's a
means.
difference. I mean, there's a difference. They're like, oh, there's important matters, and I'm like, how important? Are we talking like it needs to be done?
Help you. So people who sort of live, unlive for thousands and thousands of years have told you that they've seen something in the future that's coming. So that
Ooh.
could really be like, they have a very different time scale than you do.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, for all I know, the future is 5,000 years from now, or for them,
Yeah.
it's Saturday. I don't know.
Elf
Yeah.
urgent. Thank you for the
Yeah,
reset.
thanks
Thanks for the
Urgent.
Starbar Klein.
Yay.
No.
All right,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're taking
interesting.
the entire airship, but I know what city I last left them in, and so they might still be there.
Do you know how to fly an airship? Is there a captain?
There better
There
be
sure
a captain.
is. There's a
Okay,
whole
good.
crew on the Fury's Whale.
Okay.
Good, because I never got my license.
Yeah, I was like, otherwise, what? They just gave us a helicopter and we're like, figure it out, I guess.
Better question: if they just gave us a helicopter, how did the helicopter get here?
Yeah.
Nope. You get invited aboard by a very, by a bald dwarf. Their ears just loaded up with gemstones.
Okay, but like they went off to try and find Shai or Vittori, and then like the airship crew was just like, "What the fuck?"
And the dwarf just goes, "There's only two of you then. Well, I guess
yeah.
we're gonna find the third. I'm Borgo. Come on aboard. Captain Selgin is at the helm. Captain Selgin de Lyrander.
All right.
But anyway,
Okay.
I'm just Borgo Hack. Come on."
All right.
you.
Borgo heck. Yeah, lead the way. We're going to pick up the third one.
And Yeah. So the crew is very friendly. There's Warforged in the kitchen, who's very friendly.
Oh.
They wear a chef's hat and introduce themselves to a spoon. There's
Love
also
that.
a super buff human walking around here, who is kind of the mechanic. Captain Selgan Rander gives you a tip of the hat, welcomes you aboard. There is a shifter who's always covered in vines and like nods and says hello to Crouton, or not, yes, Crouton and Fred, and takes a lot of attention to Ophelia's plant and is excited to see them.
Can't believe you
And then
forgot my
there's
son's
also-
name.
I haven't GM'd for a whole week,
Wow.
so I forgot.
Look at how they massacred my boy.
And there's a gnome who you see just in very colorful garb, singing songs, juggling all the time. And eventually you pick up Vittori. Welcome aboard.
Hello. Vittori just has like these anime like sparkles like suddenly like around her now.
I'm just imagining Karina's old like joke art of Kaiba with the Dorito chin and the sparkles.
Oh no.
Oh no, Dorito Chin Vittori.
Oh no.
Aren't you glad I'm back?
Be a very elven like stand Dorito Chin.
If Dragon Age has taught me anything, it's that elves are very triangular.
Oh no.
So you're to say elves are very trustworthy. You can always trust the mage in Dragon Age.
No one expects the Inquisition except when they do.
So
Okay.
Vittori, we got a task. Also, your hair looks amazing today. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, Shy and I went on a spa day in Evandor.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
It's like elf heaven.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's what?
it's elf heaven. That's where all the elf gods live.
I left you alone for like 4 days.
Yeah. You know how it is.
All right. Well. Okay.
What about
Anyway.
the elves that aren't? What about the elves that aren't good? Do they still live in elf heaven?
You did like go do a mission to like see what a drow goddess was up to, and she lived in the abyss. And I know that Loth also lives in the abyss, so like, but maybe that's just a drow thing and not like an alignment thing. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
Huh.
Have you ever been to Eberron, Vittori?
Has Vittori ever been to Eberron? Do you need to roll a history?
You tell me if you've ever been to Eberron. You're a merc for hire. You go lots of places.
Bad elves have to live in South Dakota.
Oh no.
Incredible. Like, I think Vittori's like, oh yeah, I mean, like, I've probably like been there on like a job or two. I haven't like been there like super much. I mean, they have like nice like railways. Like they have these things called trains. I mean, like we've been on a train or two like when we went to Russia. So, but it's kind of like that. Like, and I've seen these airships before. But yeah, I don't know too much about Eberron.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Interesting.
How's everyone getting up to all the interesting stuff without me? I never leave you people alone. When do you have time to do interesting shit?
I mean, you went to go visit your friends, didn't you?
Yeah, and that was bullshit, and I regret it.
COVID mood.
Mint, the shifter with flowers woven in her hair, just walks by and goes, "Oh, there's always time for interesting shit to get up to around here." And
I
as
like
she
you.
passes, just like the smell of herbs and flowers just wafts by her.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna stop her real quick and say, hey, quick question. This ship seems like really decked out with things. Is this usually like a ship for the court, or why is it so fancy and well stocked?
Well, the captain has some thoughts about that. I just work here, really.
Okay, interesting.
And as she's talking, you notice she's wearing like vibrant green lipstick.
Good for her. We love to see it. I just like the idea of this being like an entire Cirque du Soleil act, like in a blimp.
Yeah, this does have. I have no evidence of this, but it does a little bit have the vibes of author's D&D party insert, which, if it is, delightful. If it's not, sorry for calling you out, Dylan.
If it is, sorry for calling you out. If it isn't, sorry for calling you out.
Yep. It's just, you ever meet a group of NPCs that you're like, these people are too interesting. Oh shit, he's here. Fuck. Sorry, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm so suspicious of these people because, again, I've seen the content warnings and I'm like...
Victoria's got like the little RPG quest marker above her head that's like, airship crash.
So,
after
after some time...
spoils, like, what's gonna happen.
I still can't stop thinking about Spoon, this robot just in the kitchen. Good for them.
So after a little bit of time, it takes a while to get to Eberron, so, you're escorted to your bunk where you get to rest or sleep if you'd like.
Leave? Oh. The spa treatment means that whenever Victoria sleeps, she's sleeping beauty.
Oh no.
Like, as in she can't wake back up, or just that she looks really good, like, while she's asleep.
She looks really good while she's asleep, just like, the anime sparkles do not go
I
But,
love
like,
it.
there are two different ways to interpret saying sleeping
Right.
beauty. It's either
Thorns
you never
emerge
wake up,
around her.
or you don't drool.
Oh no. You gotta specify sleeping pretty.
Yeah.
So, you all rest. And this has happened to you before, so I'm gonna say
crashes.
you're
Yeah,
unsurprised at this point. You experience a shared vision.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this can't be bad for any reason.
Yeah.
You find
Victoria
yourself...
accepts the Discord call.
You find yourself standing in a masquerade ball. What are y'all wearing?
Let's go there.
You didn't warn us this question was coming?
Wait, didn't we do this at one point? Like, at the
Yeah.
very beginning of Dara?
We have had-
Like, didn't we have one big masquerade?
We did,
Because
yeah.
I remember I feel I had a frog mask at one point. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was one pretty... it was the doppelganger one.
I definitely have described at least two very distinct party wears for Odara, so now I gotta come up with a third.
Gwen's like, hang on a second, let me pull up my Pinterest board for Dara.
Right. I wasn't ready.
Sorry!
Someone else go first.
I'm assuming for, okay, what is it, like, when we say masquerade, is it like a fancy kind of ball thing, or is it very much like a masquerade for anonymity's sake? Like, as in, like, if you see other people, it can be very bad, versus, we're doing this because it's a theme.
This...
Is everyone a mimic you, or...?
Yeah, like, there's a big difference.
So, this is, it's kind of like, in Labyrinth, when Sarah goes inside the ball and they're all dancing in masks. She's dancing with David Bowie.
I've never
Is
seen
this
Labyrinth, but
too
you're
old of a
giving me a really
reference?
good picture to think about, yes.
Ink, I know what we're doing this weekend.
Yeah. So you're all, like, people are elaborately dressed, and the person at the dais, like, watching over this all, is a half-elven woman. Her eyes glowing. Her hair looks windswept. Massive red draconic wings. And her lower body is that of a green serpent.
See, my brain automatically filled in your sentence, like, and her lower body is a snake. So the fact you actually said that, I was like, oh. No.
Snake lady.
And all around you are bright red candles with names carved into them. Or concepts carved into them. And you would recognize, especially Vittoria, because you've been here before, and Ophelia, because you've heard of Everon before. Adara, you're confused. That these are what's known as revenge candles. Or rival candles. Revenge candle. And people carve in the name of a rival and burn the candle to burn the rival. And you see names carved in that are familiar to you and abhorrent. So, in addition to telling us what you're wearing and what you look like, what names or concept carved into the end?
Vittoria looks over at the candle, and the first one she sees is a candle that says TERFs on it.
Yes!
Good.
J.K. Rowling.
But what is she wearing?
My brain keeps on going automatically to My Immortal and just the long descriptions. I need to get over that.
I'm sorry. When you said, what is she wearing? I was like, you mean J.K. Rowling?
No.
I think Vittoria's just wearing something similar to my vampatory image of just a nice dress shirt and a vest, a black and red vest, and she just looks, and then she's got a tie on, just fancy, but not a full suit, full piece suit.
But tell us about the mask, Traz.
The fun thing about Victoria is her motif is goat, but I don't think a goat mask looks particularly good. So I'm what else?
You can make a goat mask look good. It's all about the way the mask is made.
That's true. So I guess Victoria wears a mask that is just because a lot of her goat motif is through her horns, so it just looks like this intricate red and gold mask that might as well not be themed at all, just because it just fits with her face so well. It's are you hiding anything, Victoria? But she's just wearing it to look nice, so I don't think she would care that much.
Hi.
Okay. I guess I can go.
Yeah.
For Ophelia, it's usually just very similar to the first thing I've ever drawn her in when we went to masquerade. So a big, poofy pink skirt. And probably this time, it is just the kind of mask where it's very ornate and fancy. It doesn't necessarily look like anything. I think it just kind of covers the top half of her face. And when it comes down to things, I think that the candle that she's holding is probably something that says abandoning responsibility or something disregarding loved ones, stuff like that.
Love that.
Yes.
And Adara, what about you?
All right. I've decided this time Idara is wearing one of those outfits that's it's the loose high-waisted pants and then the bandeau for a top with an oversized blazer just kind of off her shoulders.
Oh yeah.
It's all gold and pretty heavily decorated around the edges. Her mask is just her face, but more more devilly, sharper teeth, and kind of a little bit of a filigree jack-o'-lantern nonsense going on, but in a cool aesthetic way, and obviously decked out in gold jewelry. I have some clarifying questions about the candles. Do the people on them have to be currently alive?
You cut out.
You just totally
Sorry.
cut out there.
Do the people on the candles have to be currently alive, or is it viable for dead people's names to be on the candles?
you
that's a
want
really good question.
a dead person, stick it to them. Go for it.
Excellent. All right, then Adara has
I
a
hope that when
list.
you roll over.
Adara's
Checking
got
it twice.
like easily 15 candles. Maybe
I love
even
it.
16. Who's to say? She
Oh,
canonically
who's to
carries
say?
she canonically carries a list of like fuck these people. I don't remember all of their names because I'm healthy and well adjusted. But I know
We have hat?
that
We have hat now?
oh no, hat.
Hat. I don't have hat.
Hat, please, I'm busy.
Please, I'm not organized. Happy Pride Month, y'all. I'm putting my ace flag in my squeaking headphones again.
Yay! That's a good flag.
Thank you. I
I
don't
meant
have.
hat, but it's also a good flag. It can be good two things.
All right.
You can't even
So-
really see it because of the blur. Sad.
So her candles,
No.
right? She's got a candle that is like definitely the name of the guy who bathed in orphan blood from Cameron's Adventure. I remember that guy. Fuck that guy.
Oh god, yeah. Tori
she's-
also has a candle of that guy.
She's got Guillaume from Jess's Adventure, just because he was shitty. She's got many
Yeah.
shitty men over the course of the past 100 and whatever episodes that we've done. Also, some concepts made it in there. I'm gonna. My arms are tired because I don't use the exercise ball for exercising. We've got the feeling of not being listened to. Wait, what did Ink
It's okay.
say? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It just had the flag right in front of their face.
It's not. It's okay. We're doing okay.
Got it.
Also, the writer of our adventure is in chat right now.
Hello,
Hi,
Dylan.
Yeah, so she's got, like the feeling or the act of being treated as the help, and of not being listened
Ooh.
to. And when other people are treated like that, she's also got, people thinking that they're better than she is. She's got like way too many candles for.
Can I also? I was gonna say, can I also offer?
The song "Burn" from Hamilton is playing.
I was gonna
my
say,
God.
yeah. Can I offer also drinks that are either under iced or watered down?
Warm. She's got a candle for warm beer.
People who microwave fish in the company microwave.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Dylan is denying that the airship crew is their party.
Okay, it's
Uh-huh.
okay, Dylan. Wink.
This
Wink.
is what happens when we actually have fleshed out NPCs in an adventure instead of leaving me to my own devices, which is how you get a band full of Jeffs.
Oh my god.
Hey, but Jeffs were good.
That was a good NPC encounter.
It's an entire pickpocket gang where everyone was named Jeff. Because I'm really good at coming up with names on the fly. So yeah, as you see these representations of things that you hate burning, and you look fucking fabulous, you feel this sense of power and freedom. And then the Fury, who is the leader of the party, sitting on the dais, her voice booms all around, saying, "Remember this feeling." And suddenly the scene flashes beyond you. You see a bronze-skinned elven woman tattooed with flower-wreathed skulls. She is being embraced by a man covered in green scale. And you hear the Fury's voice saying, "Find her." The scene flashes again to a city full of ziggurats and mausoleums. It's burning at the foot of a stone spire rising from a jungle, and there are dragons circling a smoke-filled sky. You hear the word, "Find her," again. Phrase, not word. And then you see the Fury herself screaming as her body is being puppeteered by a disembodied emerald claw. You hear the phrase, "Find her," one last time and then you're back in your airship as it's plummeting from the sky.
Great starts, everybody!
How did I know that would happen?
What the
as
fuck?
soon
Who would
as
have
we get
guessed?
out of the cutscene?
Oh my god.
You have 10 rounds before the airship crashes.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Okay.
Coming out
Oh, no.
of your, well, actually, no, tell me your initiative first, and then I'll tell you what just happened to you.
That is a dirty 20.
That's a 19 for me.
Theoria?
8.
Love it. Okay.
Oh no, who could have foreseen this coming in an adventure with content warnings such as airship crashing? Not me!
The Threeflings
Oh,
didn't
never
read the
have-
airship crash warning.
So,
God? Is
But
that
also,
you?
they've had a history of, like, being on ships that have crashed, so I feel like,
We've
you
never
know,
been in an airship before.
It's just a ship in the sky.
I was gonna say, this is one of those things where it's like the Threeflings are like, give us a sign, we're not supposed to be on ships! And then it's this, and it's like,
Oh,
no,
no.
a more clear sign!
Shy checked us for curses,
Uh,
right? We're fine. It's the universe that's the problem.
you
Am I wrong? No, it's the universe that is the problem.
Oh, actually, you're not fine. You wake up and you have taken 1 level of exhaustion as you just feel ennui.
Oh,
That feeling. Ennui is one of the worst emotions to feel because it sounds really bad to say as a word.
yeah, the
And it also it's spelt weird, so like
French people
there's
really
nothing
know how to
good about
spell
ennui.
things.
Yeah,
Yes, I'll put it in the chat for anyone who's never seen the word ennui written out, but it's
It's
kind of
very
like a
good.
general upset and dissatisfaction with life and an inability to understand what to do about that.
The word
It's one of those
ennui.
words that we don't have feeling words for in English.
The word ennui will just always make me
first
think
heard
of
that word, I think.
the Tom Cardy song, Je suis fatigué, which is very good. and
Yeah,
I recommend.
me too! Me too!
You know that I'm French. You know that I'm tired. Anyway,
I think I first heard it in the Edward Gorey book, the Gashly Crumb Tinies, which is the alphabet book of all of the children who die in horrible ways. And it's like, E is for Eleanor, who died of ennui.
Oh my
She's
god.
just sitting on a chair, like, staring.
is this The Sims? What the heck?
I love Edward Gorey, but man, did he do some things that would have scarred me as a child?
I think I got that book when I was 10, and I was like, this book gets me.
Oh my caused me trauma.
Like, I'm sorry, it's just the chat. French tired and playing the Wii.
Anybody who wants to can give me an intelligence check of your choice to determine from whence your ennui arises.
Oh, at disadvantage.
Vittori is
At
going to
disadvantage because you're
investigate.
exhausted.
She's going
Not
to
investigation,
investigate the ennui.
actually. Arcana, history, nature, or religion.
Oh, I can't investigate my ennui.
I'll do.
You
Oh,
know
that-
what, Vittori? I will let you dig deep and investigate your ennui.
Vittori's gonna mind palace, like.
Oh, yes,
Jesus.
yes. Okay, so if
Um,
I would have gotten the higher number, it would have been a 28. But even with disadvantage, I got a 21.
Holy shit!
Vittori got a 28 on investigating her own ennui.
At disadvantage?
Oh, wait, I forgot disadvantage. Okay, she got a 25 to investigate her own ennui.
Okay.
Tori,
Alright.
Ophelia is shaking hands meme, knowing too much about your sadness.
I got a 16 on religion.
Okay, cool. You are all aware that this is caused by a planar conjunction, which is
Oh, I
something
hate
that
those.
happens in Eberron sometimes. When, seems like the prime plane that Eberron is on is passing by or too close to Dolor, the realm of the dead, which causes
Ooh.
weird
The
effects.
realm of ennui.
The realm of ennui. And Vittori, you were just in the realm of the dead, so you're like, yes, I'm aware of it.
This makes sense.
But this is a lot stronger than typical planar conjunction stuff. And Vittori, Tori and Ophelia, you are also aware that you can try and get rid of your exhaustion by embracing your passion in some way.
Oh. I'm glad we have normal hobbies and not, like, very weird niche hobbies right now. Like, adventuring. Something that you can definitely do on an airship.
You could, like, do a dangerous stunt. You can remember that, maybe Adara wants to open a bar someday and encourage her to do that.
Now?
Or you could just...
I feel like we're busy.
What about Vittori's passion for being a detective and, like, investigating stuff? Like, she just investigated her ennui. Does investigating her ennui cure her ennui?
Your
So,
interpretive dance.
Vittori, by doing that, I will give you a choice. You can, by digging deep into your passion for investigation, you can automatically remove your exhaustion, or you can make a charisma saving throw. The result of a failure is that you keep your exhaustion, but if you succeed, you will gain a blessing of the Fury.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because Vittori can cure exhaustion on short rests anyway.
Cool.
So, charisma.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh my god, what's it like to
That
have
is
a
a
positive...
19.
What's it like to have a
Good
bonus
night,
to your charisma
Kitch.
save?
Yeah.
What's it like to have a positive mental attitude?
Vittori has a +2 on charisma saving throws now because, she's got a +1 charisma and, she attuned to the cloak of protection she got last adventure. So, like, yeah, I rolled a 17 on the die and that's a 19.
Sweet. Okay.
But that might not be good enough because this is a tier 4 adventure, so we'll see.
It sure is, though. Roll me
Hey.
a d6.
A d6?
Mm-hmm.
A 2.
All right. You have received the Blessing of the Fury, where you may expend hit dice to regain an expended spell slot. The number of hit dice spent determines the level of the spell slot.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's really cool, but also Vittori, like, never uses her spells, so,
Do you want to re-roll, since you don't really use your spells?
Okay. Thank
It's gonna-
you.
yep.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay. You may spend 1d4 hit dice to regain expended uses of a single class feature of your choice.
That one's useful for you.
That's
That one's
really
super useful
good.
for you. Yeah, that's really useful. Okay.
So, that was Vittori's action. Done.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Or how to get rid
Shotgun
of
a
my
beard, do I?
exhaustion.
Shotgun a tall boy.
What?
I was gonna say shotgun a tall boy. Chase your bliss.
Do Ophelia and Vittori have time to, like, communicate the idea of embracing your passions?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do they then suggest opening a bar now on this falling airship?
Ophelia's like, chase your bliss, Adara, do things that make you happy.
Itara just yells back, fucking now?
Yes! I don't want you to die with a sad attitude.
That's a shitty... What? We don't have to die. Bitch, I can fly.
Yeah, well, it's also the freaking weird planes moving. It's gonna make you sad and tired.
I'm gonna go try and fix the ship, like a fucking normal person. I'm gonna run out and, see if there's something I can help with on the ship. Cause I don't
Okay.
feel like this guidance was very, inspiring to me.
Okay. So, you see, there's all of the crew members that you've met are just kind of standing around staring. Some of them, like, picking at their fingers. They look full of ennui. The ship's systems are also broken. The crew doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. And also, you would know this because you've been on the ship for a while. What keeps the ship afloat is a bound air elemental that is behind a locked door.
Okay.
Is Ariel element?
Probably.
Oh,
I'm just gonna start trying to, like, wake up the crew or get them to focus or some shit. So I'm gonna grab whoever's closest to the air elemental zone, because that's probably somebody who's related to it, and try and, like, get them to respond to me. Are they, like, catatonic or just bored?
They look really bummed out.
All right.
Like they're full of ennui.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, you find Spoon first, sitting on a stool in the
I've heard
kitchen.
about being sad? Oh, that's very...
You took a perfectly good machine and you gave them artificial intelligence and then you gave them anxiety.
Oh,
Thank you.
no.
They're wearing their greasy apron. You see a little note sticking halfway out of it, and the meal is just halfway prepared. Like, it's prepped, and you see the butter is starting to burn on the skillet, and it's just sitting there like, in the point.
Oh, existential
All right.
toaster, baby.
Yeah, then I will ask Spoon, who's in charge of the air elemental? Can someone talk to the air elemental?
Doesn't matter anyway.
All right. Okay. Fuck you too, I guess. And I'm gonna find someone else. That's probably my turn.
Okay. Ophelia.
Okay. Well, kind of understanding what we need to do. Where is everyone else? Is there anyone like in the compartment that we were resting in?
I'm gonna say no. It's your private compartment. But outside of it, there's Ket Duran, the buff human who was walking around kind of fixing things. He's just kind of hanging out.
Okay. I'm just trying to see what I have, because I have a lot of things. Well, one of the things I want to do is because I I know this probably is worrying people, the fact that I'm laughing like this. So one of the things I want to do is, out of everyone, does anyone on the ship seem like they might be a druid or like a nature-based person?
Mint.
There's Mint, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Mint and I am going to cast Infestation on her, which essentially just creates like a cloud of frogs on her shoulders and stuff. It'd be like, come on, it's okay. It's okay, things are fine.
Things are frog now.
Things are fine, things are frog now. They're good. Don't worry about it.
Mint kind of looks at the frogs and goes, oh no, plant.
The what?
My plants.
What about your plants?
Doesn't. And she walks, followed by the frogs, into her room, and you see that her cabin is just chock full of potted plants.
Oh, I'm gonna follow, and then I am going to what is it? I'm going to pull the phoenix flower bloom out of the side of the backpack and be like, do you want to introduce the plants?
At that, she looks at the phoenix flower bloom and goes, I would love that. I love plants. I love caring for plants. I love getting plants as gifts. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this ship is crashing. And she immediately, like, runs to tend to something.
Yeah, we'll introduce them later then. Okay.
And
I'm gonna dismiss the infestation, and that's probably my entire turn.
yeah, round 2. Vittoria, what are you up to?
Alright, so what's it about the air elemental that's powering the airship? Like, do we just need to check that out? Or, like, is it something we need to do to help the air elemental?
You would guess that the air elemental, which is behind a glyph of warding and an arcane lock spell in the engine room, has become unbound. So, you would need to get into the engine room and rebind the elemental.
How do you rebind an elemental?
By succeeding on an Arcana check and telling me how you're doing it. Or a
Hey,
nature
that'd
check.
be shy.
Arcana or nature. However,
Okay,
or
if
tell me some spells or whatever you would use. How would you make an elemental go back in there?
I was gonna say, if you
Yeah.
want Ophelia to do it, I have a +9 to Arcana.
Okay,
Just
good,
tell me,
yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that one's for Ophelia. But, are we falling at a speed, like, are we falling more than 20 feet around?
I'll say you're falling pretty fast, and
Yeah.
you see that there's several ship systems that are jacked up. There were wind wards that keep people from being blown off deck. There's elemental veins that power the elementals. Power. Wow. Through the ship. There's focus nodes to direct energy. And then there's the helm.
Because they're
Grab
falling
any
so
of
fast, Vittori's, penance, her cloak, her coat activates.
Okay.
And, like, the little, capelet kind of thing, part of her coat, like, kind of just, like, activates and, like, extends into, like, kind of wing kind of mechanisms, which gives her a fly speed, like, as long as they're falling more than 20 feet.
That's
So
why
she
it's
uses
falling
that-
with style.
Yeah, she uses that to, like, I think she wants to, like, fly, like, outside of the ship, and, like, she's not very strong, but she's, like, hoping to, like, since, you know, she has the ability to fly, and, like, she's not very good with, like, arcane shit, so, like, she's not going to, like, bother with that stuff, and her magic isn't good for that stuff either. I think she's gonna, like, try and course correct the ship on her own.
Good luck, my man.
Superman. I love it. Give me a DC 24 ability check of your choice. Course correct
Ooh.
the ship with them.
That's very interesting. Because I was like, this is going to be just like, this is going to be a more of like a character choice of like her redirecting with strength, but she has a +0 to strength, so like she would automatically fail that. So now I'm like, how would she have a chance at this if, you know, there's gonna be, like, if I'm allowed to... Can I make it a saving throw? Is there any way I can make it a saving throw?
Sure.
Because I think this might just be like a strength saving throw of
Yeah.
like... Yeah.
Or you could use Dex if you wanted. If you're
Okay,
just
if
that
you're
nimble.
gonna let me use Dex, then yeah.
I'll let you use Dex.
Can I reroll that? Is it too early in the episode to reroll a thing?
We never remember to use them, whatever.
That's true.
Go
I think
for
the
it.
last time we used something, it's because I remembered, like, last minute.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is way better. That is, 29.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm gonna... How do you like, move the ship around?
I think, like, she, like, goes to, like, near the helm, but, like, at the front, so, and she just, like, I think... I think she uses the momentum of the ship to her advantage, in the, like, you know, it's, like, plummeting down, and then she's, like, suddenly, like, tipping it up without, like... So she's not so much as using her own strength as she is using the ship's own weight against it.
Love it.
We love
And
that.
she just, like, tips, like, the front of the ship upwards a bit, just to, like, enough to that, like, it slows down, like, a bit.
All right. Adara, what are you up to?
All right, I forgot a little bit that I hadn't also shaken off the ennui, so slightly retconning the vibe of that entire last turn that I had. She tried, and she's done trying now. She put in the effort, and now, you know, whatever. So
Spend the time, put up the hours.
I tried, and therefore no one should criticize me. So yeah, fuck it. This ship doesn't matter. I'm leaving.
You're going to leave the ship and leave all these people to die?
They don't really matter, is the thing.
You can fly, but they can't.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna grab Ophelia because I see that Vittori flew off. So I'm like, yeah, good call. So I'm gonna go over to Ophelia. and just be like, all right, well, we tried. Let's get out.
No! No!
I'm gonna,
Okay.
yeah. Unless you stop me, I'm gonna try and grab Ophelia and just leave.
Oh no, I'm absolutely trying to wiggle out of your arms. I'm like
All
doing
right.
like the thing
No.
where I like you try to grab me and I just like kneel and like no.
Can I try and grapple Ophelia?
I mean, you'd probably succeed. Do you want to do that instead of fixing the airship? Or helping?
I'm gonna waste a turn for the sake of being an ennui, but I don't think I actually, for the sake of roleplay, this is my turn, but I don't think that I as a player am like, I'm gonna leave the adventure now. So that's where we're at.
I love it. Ophelia, what are you up to?
Well, I'm fighting Adara on this because this is because helping other people is like Ophelia's whole thing. That is her chasing her bliss, which is the whole thing. Because that's literally what her entire life has been about and her career and shit. So she is definitely doing like the small child thing where like you're trying to hold on to a kid and they're just wiggling so much that it's kind of like trying to grab onto like a stick of butter. And Ophelia is going to get out of Adara's arms and look at Adara and be like, we can't just leave people here. That's not smart and it's not good. And gonna go run over to Spoon and offer Spoon one of Ophelia's mom's cookies that she's got in her backpack. I'm gonna look at Spoon and be like, what did you say?
Oh, as Ophelia runs away, that's not smart, that's not good. Odara's just like, I'm neither of those, so fuck you.
But you are literate, so yeah. Yeah. Ophelia's gonna be like, I know you probably can't eat this, but I thought that maybe this would give you like good ideas for what to make. That's usually how I end up making things. That or like shoving stuff together and hoping it turns out good.
Spoon looks at the cookie and goes, this is better than ever made.
I couldn't hear that.
This is better than anything I'd ever made.
I mean, how do you know that though? You've never made it.
They just kind of look at the disarray in the kitchen and go, nobody's eating.
I mean, the ship is...
Huh?
I'm gonna look at Spoon and be like, I mean, the ship is kind of falling out of the sky, so I don't think people have time to eat at the moment.
And you see that piece of the note in their apron pocket falls out, and you could see that it says on it, "Cook good, make them smile."
Oh, baby, that's the what else is sitting in the kitchen? Like, else is going on?
There's lots of pots and pans, prep work, chopped vegetables. Chopped vegetables, and
group chat.
like a skillet with now completely burned away butter.
Oh.
And just bowls with mixing bowls with just flour and salt sitting in them.
Oh, baby. Let's start with the thing.
And there's also a tray of sandwiches.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the kitchen, or is it just Spoon?
Just Spoon.
Okay. Well, Ophelia is then going to take a sandwich and be like, Adar, do you want a sandwich? Before you leave, do you want a sandwich? They seem really good. Gonna give Adar the eyes of don't ask, I will tell you later.
Fine. Can I go over? Do I have to wait for my turn?
If Adar wants, I could throw it toward her.
Please do that.
Okay.
Please make me a ranged attack with a sandwich.
Improvised weapon.
Oh, that's on its side. That's on its side. Please, dice. So that's no proficiency. That's like a 2. I was gonna say if Adara can't come over here, I was gonna offer to put it in my mage hand and just like bring it over to her.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you can
counteroffer. I was gonna counteroffer a skill check so that I can catch this terrible throw without looking like
Yeah,
a
do
dingus.
that.
All right, what kind of?
It is a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, acrobatics. Is that
What is-
while you catch?
to
Yeah,
catch
because there's
something?
no stat for sandwich catching here.
Yeah.
I'll say acrobatics, sure.
Okay.
And would doing an acrobatic feat be giving it to one of your passions?
Yeah.
It'd be fixing someone's mistake.
Yeah.
Just like a
Thanks,
good,
Dad.
just-
Aw,
it's her establishing
Crit
dominance.
for Ophelia.
Oh.
Thank you, Sam.
I try so hard.
All right, so that is a 22 to catch the sandwich.
Darn. A disadvantage?
Yeah.
You have caught a sandwich.
Cool.
Hey.
Yeah, that makes sense because I'm the only competent person around here. I'm sorry,
Does
Ophelia. I
that
love
make
you.
her? Does that make Adara feel better, feeling confident that she did something good?
It does.
She
Being
got a sandwich, even
Yeah.
if there's no sandwich catching stat.
got a shittily thrown sandwich, but that didn't stop me from catching it. Because I'm
Yeah.
good at what I do. And what I do is be a complete dick to everyone around me.
This is why you have the lowest charisma. I hope you know.
I'm leaning into it. I'm the only one without a positive bonus, so this is my life
Why do
now.
I have the lowest charisma? Also this. It's the meme about the kid sticking like the stick in his bike spokes and goes, "Man, I hate this. How could they do this to me?"
I feel like the stick in the bike spokes is like Adara's like entire deal.
Oh yeah, Adara.
Adara,
A comment about other people's incompetence. How could
My-
Ophelia do this?
My
Adara,
perfect
do
baby
you
fighter.
eat sandwich?
Sure. My perfect baby fighter who has never done anything wrong in her life ever is being bullied.
Adara, I have done so many things wrong. Ophelia, I know and I love you.
Adara, this sandwich is really good.
Oh shit.
Is this how is the sandwich?
It's good. Why the fuck do you have a good sandwich here?
Oh, I didn't make the sandwich. Spoon made the sandwich.
And at that, Spoon's eyes just glow. And they stand up and go, I am the best at sandwiches!
Oh
yeah.
robot.
Everybody
Yes, you
likes
are.
my sandwiches.
Yes, you are.
People smile when I make sandwiches.
Uh,
The ship is sinking. The people die. If the ship sinks, the people die. And then you just hear a siren go off on top of their head. And they start running to the engine room, which is connecting to them.
oh, maybe. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's my entire turn.
Yep,
just like
and we're
whipping
back
a
to
sand-
Vittori.
Okay, Vittori is going to stay like at the front of the ship, like trying to stop it from crashing as much as she can. However, she is going to cast Speak with Animals, so she can yell at Toast to say, "Hey, Toast! People like dogs. You should go like try and make people happy by being a dog, okay?"
Oh my god, I love that.
And then Toast answers, and he just hears this, and he's just like, "Yeah, yes, I will do this, mother." And he goes and scampers off to find, I think the captain, or like
Okay.
at least like the closest person, which I'm
Yeah.
gonna say is the captain. And it just starts just like wagging his tail and just like, you know, looking up at the captain and just like being a dog and seeing if being a dog does anything.
Therapy direwolf.
Yeah,
my emotional
my
support,
emotional
baby.
support wolf.
Toast runs into Captain Gerlandra's room. And she is a half-elf. And this room has a massive conspiracy board on it with like red ribbons and
Oh my God.
thumbtacks and all sorts of things. There's like secret societies. There's art of cryptid sightings, like shadowy figures. There's
God.
moth person hung near the light. There's like big hands and all sorts of stuff like that, and all of these center around the name Emirago. And the captain's just sitting on the bed and sees Toast. And goes, he believes me. Nobody understands. Nobody believes in Amarago.
I think
I love the idea that D&D's version is big hands, not Bigfoot. I love that so much.
I think this is really I think it's very coincidental that this character would be like this, and I said Toast, the detective's dog, because I think Toast looks over at the conspiracy board with a look of recognition that you wouldn't expect to see in a direwolf puppy, and I think that also helps. That this dog understands this conspiracy board, at least on a base level.
Toast is this is really good tracking work.
I think Toast lifts up a paw to point at parts of the conspiracy board so that the captain can explain the connections to him.
Oh my god.
I love it. Yes. And the captain sees that and goes, You believe me, boy? See, it's all about this, Amarago, tied to the Selgan family. He's mysterious and influential. He's behind the scenes. He's been helping your mom from behind the scenes forever. The Selgan family is behind it all. Are they in the dark? Is the Selgan family behind Big Hands? Are they behind the person of Moth? What is happening?
Mothman, West Virginia skinny legend.
What is happening?
I can't let my ship go down. Thank you, little dog. We'll get that Amarago sooner or later, and then we'll see what this foul being has been doing with your mum and her friends. And she puts on her captain's hat and goes to the helm.
I love the idea that this is why our ships keep sinking, not because of anything we did, but because there's a conspiracy to let us go down with the ship.
Yeah.
There's a Threeflings, and the crashing ships thing, on part of the conspiracy board, and, she didn't, think about that before letting us on.
BuzzFeed Unsolved music.
Oh my gosh. And what are you gonna do, Vittori? That's what Toast was doing.
Yeah, I feel like I just gave up my whole turn to Toast. And
Okay.
Vittori is just, continuing to, because, she's still at the tip of the ship, just, trying to, hold it up so that, it's not as crashing as fast.
Give me another, ability check.
Okay.
And this time, it's DC 22.
Oh, yay, it's slightly easier.
Vittori
Oh, no, that is a
single-handedly
21. That is a 21.
Oh no! So, you continue doing what you're doing, but you don't fix something additional.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think because my intention was just for Vittori to continue what she's doing while Toast does something helpful. So
Adara?
honestly, my turn did everything it needed to.
Adara, you have had a sandwich.
I have.
You have
and,
seen Spoon run off to be helpful. What would you like to do?
I think, just that little conversation with Ophelia being we gotta help people, and then the sandwich catching with that shitty throw. Idara, deep down in her soul, being kind of a shitty person herself, it's just I remember what makes me passionate, showing off. And so I see
so good.
I see that Spoon's heading off to go help with something, and I'm just fuck that, I'm gonna get there faster, and I want to try and either athletically or acrobatically just do some
Parkour around Spoon.
I want to fucking parkour, and I want it to be motivational, inspirational, and healing to my soul. because
absolutely parkour around
Yeah.
Spoon, who is merely a cook,
yeah, because
not a
I'm
level 19 adventurer
I'm a
and
badass.
godslayer.
Oh, now you admit it.
Would you like to remove your exhaustion, or make
I
that
would.
immediately, or make the charisma saving throw?
So wait, the difference is that if I remove it immediately, then what?
Then you don't
Removing
get
it without a check, so you're like, it's like automatically passing, but you don't get an extra benefit that like you might get from a roll.
Sure, I'll do the charisma saving throw.
Okay.
It's a save, so it's not at disadvantage because we're only one level of
Correct.
exhausted. And I don't know what I gotta make.
15.
15. That's doable.
Not that bad actually for you. No, that's pretty doable.
it have to
Hardcore into
be-
their heart. Thank you.
All right. We'll see what I roll, and then we'll determine how this goes. Okay. So I got a 14. I would like to
So
offer
tragic.
that technically this doesn't apply, but I have a class feature that lets me add a superiority die to a charisma check I make. May I?
Yes, you may.
Thanks.
Such an Adara thing.
Yeah. I pass on my fighter
Because you're
level.
parkouring while
Yeah.
you do this.
Thanks. Cool.
This is also an
automatically
Adara
pass,
thing, circumventing
because
the
you can-
rules to make it work.
The lowest roll you can roll is a 1, and that already bumps it up to a 15.
It's true. I just wanted to know what I got, and I got a total of 17.
Hell yeah.
For you. Good for you.
So,
All right. Roll me a d6, please.
sure, if I get the spell slot one, I'm going to scream.
No, you would just reroll that.
I got a
I'm gonna cry laughing if you do.
I got a 6.
You may spend 5 hit dice to take an additional action on your, as if you
Holy
had used
shit,
action
that's
surge.
really...
I get a third
So what
action
shit?
surge? Wait, how many hit dice?
I was gonna say, so we're letting Adara hit how many times?
Sorry, how many hit dice?
5.
5. I get 3 more action surges?
We've gone from blender to Vitamix, haven't we?
How many action surges can you do in a turn? Just one, right?
Yeah, because yeah.
Usually,
Alright.
yeah.
Just curious.
Because it's, yeah, I was like, is it a bonus action?
Cool. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
So you're shaking off your ennui. Mm-hmm. And I'll say you arrive at the engine room, which Cook has unlocked.
Cool.
So
Then
you
yeah.
don't have to deal with the glyph of warding and the arcane lock.
Cool. Then I assume
you,
that's my
Spoon.
turn.
That is your turn.
All right.
True icon spoon.
I said Cook, who is the Warforged who carries a giant wooden spoon in my Sunday game. But this is a Warforged
Aw.
named Spoon, who is a cook.
Yeah, I thought you said the cook has unlocked the door. That's what I thought you said, so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah,
Nope,
sure.
my brain's just messed up. Ophelia, you're up. What do you do?
Okay, who else is left?
So,
That is, like, still sad and soggy.
yeah, there's Ket Duran, the buff human who is working on the engines. There's Borgo Hack, the dwarf who first welcomed you onto the ship, had the, like, gem-encrusted earrings, and also a big gem-encrusted heart-shaped locket. And
Aw.
Dak Dalek Devandi, the gnome who is constantly doing acrobatics and singing songs and generally making a nuisance of themselves.
I mean, honestly, good. Good. We love that. We love the boss energy.
So we had said that Ket was hanging out outside of your quarters, just kind of staring at walls.
Mhm.
I'll say Borgo was kind of by where you left Mint, and Dak is sitting on the deck of the ship, trying not to fall off because
Oh, buddy.
rubble is flying
Oh, no.
around.
Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. I gotta check one thing, and then I will tell you what I'm gonna do. A second. Hang on a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Ket. Ket is the buff one, correct?
Yes.
Okay, before I walk up, I am going to take out this potion that I've been holding onto and haven't had a reason to use yet. So I'm gonna take out the potion of stone strength and like down it and walk up to him and say, "Do you want to arm wrestle?"
I don't.
Okay. Cause like Adara says I don't really have a chance, but I think I think I can beat you.
The best part is that this would have worked on Adara 1,000,000% right away.
They get up and go, yeah, you probably could. And he stands up and rips up from his pocket a drawn picture of Mint with a green lips.
Oh!
And walks into his room in the cabin. Following him, you see a burning red candle of revenge with the words Borgo hack written in it.
Oh.
Oh!
Yo, shit! I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Yo, what is this? Do you like someone? Because I saw you drawing. I love romance."
I used to like romance.
What's stopping you? I mean, like, there are barriers to stuff, but that doesn't stop anything.
With you asking that, and then they look at the candle and go, Borg, stop.
You're cutting out, Jess.
Borgo's stopping me. I'm gonna kill that dwarf.
Oh no!
That's what I need to do. You look buff as hell. Come on! We're gonna beat the shit out of that dwarf. Let's go!
I love the idea that Ophelia's just got like little noodle arms still. And if he tries to go, okay, so has this snapped him out of it?
Yes.
Okay, if
they are totally ready to go rough up a dwarf to win back their lady love.
Okay, if they're gonna try to go kill Borg, I'm going to try to use my stone giant strength and like grab them and pick them up and be like, "We're not gonna do that now. We're gonna do that later."
Okay.
He's a little confused, but he got the spirit.
Does he have the right spirit?
He's got a spirit, and that's what counts right now.
How strong are you right now, Ophelia?
My strength is 23.
Oh yeah, you can totally pick him up.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, we're not gonna do that now. How about first you go check to make sure that like Mint is safe, and then you can deal with that later.
And they're like,
Cool?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that.
Cool. I'm gonna put you down now. Don't go hit Borg. Go help Mint, and then like set him down gently.
Then we'll kill that sparkly little dwarf. You and me.
I will
good people.
I will promise nothing. Go help Mint. Or to like deliberately not answering this.
Vittori.
Yes.
We're back to you. It is round 4.
I have a thing I want to run by you that like technically does not work by the rules, but I'm very curious. So enhance ability. There's one of the parts of enhance ability is the target has advantage on dexterity checks. It also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less. Can I toss it on the boat?
Okay.
So that like if it actually crashes, it will not take damage.
You're more than 20 feet up. You are, it's a d6 per 10 feet of damage, so you are 200 feet up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we love 180 d6.
No, it's 20 d6. I can't
falling 20 feet or less or more.
Yeah,
so
I thought you
wouldn't
meant
do
like
anything.
above the 20,
Yes.
And it would have been so much better if it was like falling 20 feet or more. That's what I was reading it as. That, damn it. Well, you
So
know,
it's
if
like
it
you
comes
could
down to
cast
that, if we
that.
are that close to the ground once we, you know, get there.
We'll get there eventually. Just give it some time.
Yeah, okay. For now, I'm thinking of casting enhance ability using bull strength. The target has advantage on strength checks and his or her. Because they're not using they for here. And
Boo.
their carrying capacity doubles, which I think will also help Vittori like carry this freaking boat.
Love it. Yeah, do
Yeah.
that. And
So I advantage on strength, which is
Why
good
is everyone
because-
on this ship just buff now in the party? Why
And
is this
you want me
becoming
to-
Ingrove's episode?
And you want me to do the I assume it's a DC 20 now?
see. Yes. It's a 21, because you have invigorated 4 people. Yes.
Even with advantage, that is only 13, so that does not help. God damn it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
But you were still very strong.
Yeah. I guess that's what happens when I felt like it was more thematic to do strength, but, you know, I was using dexterity, so, you know.
Your
it
mistake
is
was
what
trying
it
to
is.
lift with your back.
Yeah.
What is Toast doing?
Oh,
Toast,
Did Toast
is
follow the
just
captain?
running around trying to find the nearest person. Who's left? Who hasn't been snapped out of the ennui?
There's Borgo Hack, the bald dwarf, who has Min's heart, apparently. At least, Ket thinks so. And there's Dak Dalek Devandi, the
I'm not
gnome who
with
is
that.
currently being bounced around the deck of the ship.
What a name, jeez.
I'm just gonna
I
go
know, I
with
love that
Dak,
name.
so I can avoid all of the love triangle drama.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the thing that Richard said that said, Mom, Dad, I have ennui. Well, you should have made peace with the absurdity of human existence before we started driving. Why is it so funny?
Does Toast have ennui? This is a very good question.
Okay.
Or is his passion for being a dog so, like,
Here,
Oh.
So
or,
a
like,
dog-
helping his
if you-
mom?
I was
No,
gonna say,
pets
I-
cannot get ennui.
I was gonna
Only-
say,
well,
by definition, ennui has to deal with the absurdity of being a person.
Okay, that's fair.
I
Being
will
a
counter
human
argue
being.
that I have absolutely met cats and dogs with ennui.
I was gonna say, I think a cat could have ennui, but it would
I don't
be
think a
hard
dog
pressed.
can, because there's not enough behind those eyes for dogs to
Dogs
feel
are
ennui.
idiots.
Spitz type dogs could have ennui.
I'm gonna say Toast and Crouton are immune. If
Croutons for sure immune.
If Dante was here, Dante would get ennui.
Dante would maybe be having a trouble. Fred had a moment, but shook it off valiantly.
Fred was like, there's other frogs now. Yes!
I am the king.
His goal is world domination, just in a different way.
Yeah, Toast sees this elaborately dressed gnome rolling around the ship as cases fall from the sky, rattling around.
Oh, no.
And as they fall, like, tickets and playbills just spill out of their pockets. And they look at Toast and are just like, little dog.
I think, like, Toast is gonna do his best to try and, like, stop the gnome from rolling.
Uh-huh.
Just, like, using his own body. Just, like, actually, like, maybe, like, I'm thinking that, like, maybe the gnome, like, rolls into a corner and, like, Toast kind of, like, goes up to them to, like, block them from rolling out of that corner.
Okay.
Aw.
I'll say Toast can do that, yeah. And then does Toast do anything else?
I don't think, like, because speak with animals only, I think it only means that Vittori can speak with him, so, like,
Okay.
he can't communicate with anyone else, so he's just, like, trying to be his best with being a dog. And, like, hoping, like, someone else, like, if, you know, this one needs talking out of, you know, something, then, like, like, a human or, like, a sentient being will help, but, like, he's mostly here to, like, stop this gnome from rolling.
I feel like this is Toast's biggest ennui moment, just like the fact that he doesn't have thumbs and the fact that he can't talk.
Oh no.
How,
I thought he could talk.
Toast.
He can't. He's just a direwolf.
He doesn't talk to
Kuton can talk. But
Yeah, Kuton
Toast
can
can't.
talk.
The only reason why Vittori has been able to talk with Toast is because she has speak with animals.
Got it.
Have Toast give me an insight check, please.
Oh god. Oh.
We've noticed you're an empath, Toast.
I have to look up a direwolf stat block.
Toast is an empath. Confirmed.
Okay, +1 to wisdom. That's okay, sure.
not a
Oh my
negative.
god, he rolled a 17, so that's an 18 in total.
Toast is so good at this.
Oh.
Again,
Hey.
Toast is an empath.
Actually,
You've
maybe I
known
should have
this.
looked out his Pugmire stats. What's Pugmire?
So Toast can tell that this is a gnome who really likes a good show. And maybe if Toast acted like a circus dog,
Oh,
it
baby.
would help.
Oh no! Now I'm just trying to. I can't quickly find her Pugmire in time. Okay. So,
Toast is like,
Toast,
well, I debase myself for this.
Toast is like, oh, this is just like doing tricks for mother. So he tries to shove this gnome into the corner and hoping that that's enough, and then he backs off and like goes on his hind legs and holds out a paw towards the gnome.
Please give me a
Just see if the
performance
gnome-
check for Toast.
What's a direwolf's charisma?
Oh god, I do need to look at his Pugmire.
Your first mistake was assuming that you weren't gonna have to.
Yeah, this is true.
You can just do the regular direwolf stat.
Can I
Yeah, okay,
suggest
Well,
like
the regular direwolf is a -2.
That's what I thought, because I was like, they're
Can-
dire wolves, they're
can I
terrifying.
suggest Vittori could make an animal handling check to see how well she trained Toast tricks?
Oh,
I appreciate that. Yes, that will save time.
Thank
Oh, I like
you.
that.
See,
Okay.
that's why you DM'd it.
Yeah. I have the brain cell. It's
Okay,
mine.
That is a 19.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say Toast does the paw thing, does some rollover, and then something that you've never even seen. Toast does a little backflip.
Yeah! Toast is
I've been
stunting
trying to
on him!
Yeah.
I've been trying to train him to a backflip for ages.
And Dalek Devandi looks at Toast and just goes, I haven't seen a dog do that since I went to the Feywild and saw the great displacer beast circus of Granny Sue.
Oh my god!
That! Bravo! Bravo! Oh my goodness, we're sinking! Oh no, the air elemental!
That's my son.
Just the immediate tone shift.
Yeah.
And, Adara, you're up.
All right, I'm here to help. What the fuck is up with the engine? Is it something I can help with? Is there like a thing I can push? Maybe a stuck gear?
There's stuck gears, there's magical bindings for the air elemental. You can give me a DC 20 check of your choice to tell me
Athletics
how...
to try and unstick some stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna brute force it. That's probably fine for this sophisticated piece of magical machinery. I'm not exhausted anymore, so that's a natural 20 for 34.
Hey!
Hey! I'm
strong
gonna
as hell.
Say that. So usually, awesome. So I'm gonna say you brute force 2 of those 3 magical bindings
Hell
for
yeah.
the air elemental. You got a natural 20.
I'm so strong.
And
yeah.
you know what? Forget it. I'll say that Spoon did the other one. So the air elemental, go with a zoop, because they'd started to swirl around, is locked back in there.
Hey!
And Spoon looks
Are we
at
the
you and goes,
baddies?
You cook good. Q.
Thanks. All right, what's next? Let's go. That's my turn.
Ophelia, you're up.
It's kind of funny that you just did that because I was actually saving my crit from Zan because I was gonna try to convince it because we technically know all languages. I was gonna try to convince it in Elemental to be like, "Hey, you want to do me a favor and kind of like not do this right now?" Okay. Who else is kind of going through it at the moment?
Borgo Hack, the dwarf.
Okay. Borgo, the little goofy jester boy, the little Pagliacci.
No, that's the one who Toast just did a flip for.
Okay.
Borgo's the dwarf who brought you in. The one
Cure
that there
is
was
simple. Find a dog named
the
Toast.
one that Ket wanted you to kill with that.
Okay. And what is going on with Borgo is like he almost getting crushed by stuff. What was the story?
Borgo was a bald dwarf. You saw he was wearing gemstone earrings, a gem-encrusted heart-shaped locket.
Okay.
And had been hanging out outside of Mint's room.
Okay. Where is the thing? Sorry, I have so much stuff. I have to see which one is. There it is. Okay, there's the question. Get rid of that. Okay. This is the fun part where I have like so many things that I'm trying to constantly find things on here. Where is it? I know I had it. Where did it go?
Fun Niger.
Truly. Boop, doop, boop, boop. Do I not? Did I get rid of them?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I might have gotten rid of them. The time we had the fairy dragons, I had fairy dragon crystals. I'm trying to see if I still have them.
Oh, yeah. I think they were just kind of like, they didn't have any mechanical benefit. They were just crystals from the fairy dragons. Yeah, you still have those.
Okay, I was trying to remember if I had given them to someone or if I had held onto them. I am gonna look at Borgo and be like, hey, I'm gonna warn you right now about no, you know what, forget it. Gonna reach in the bag, like, do, like, the 5-minute, like, rustle around, being like, hang on, I'm getting there. And then, take out the...
They're like, it's alright. Life is meaningless anyway.
Wow, you're, like, really sad, aren't you? And, like, take out the fairy dragon crystals and be like, if you want these for more jewelry, you can have them.
And you see, like sparkles in their eyes, basically. It's like, it's Snow White when the dwarves' eyes turn into diamonds.
Good.
They're like, gemstones, you say?
Yeah, fairy dragon gems.
I've never seen a fairy dragon gem before. Oh, I've got to give this to Mint. I'm sure Mint will love a gem.
Love triangle.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better now, and just, like, give them to him and, like, be like, I'm gonna come back to this later.
Oh my goodness, the wind wards! And then they take off running.
Yeah.
And, yeah. You have fully invigorated the entire crew, folks.
Hey.
That's us to round 5. We're back to Tori.
Alright, what's there left to do?
The ship is actually, at this point, with the whole crew reinvigorated and the elemental rebound, the ship rights itself.
Hey.
And everybody kind of looks at all of you and is like, well, that was weird, huh?
Yeah. Victoria used her climb speed to get back on top of the ship, because I feel like the ship is no longer falling, so she no longer has her fly speed.
Wait, what? Were those... Were those related?
Yeah.
Yes. It's from the magic item that Alexis gave.
Yeah.
Tori,
Oh,
that,
right.
like, she fly
That's
speed.
why that's why I said it's not flying, it's falling with style.
Got it. I missed that part. Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, we got there, though. Got there.
So, like, are we even still in initiative at this stage?
No, you're no longer in initiative. You're fine.
yeah.
The ship
Yay,
is
good for us.
righted.
What if it is wronged?
Oh
I
no.
hate myself.
Oh no.
It was wronged. We crashed
I
it.
think I will
almost.
use as we leave initiative. I will say that Vittori goes over to Toast and like gives him good pets because he is a good boy.
He did the flip finally.
Yeah.
He did it. Do a flip, Toast.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
So are we still in a sad zone? Or is it like going away on its own, or?
I think it's only when you pass by certain parts of it, isn't it? Like where they like intersect and stuff.
Yeah, did we make it out of it, or is this gonna be like a recurring problem, or like what the fuck was that?
Are we out of the Twilight Zone yet?
Two of you rolled high enough on the Arcana to know this is like a rare thing that happens, but it is a thing that happens for a while. It's not like an eclipse where it's like, 4 hours, 1 hour it actually happens. This is like a significant time.
Okay.
So this might be like a few months.
Okay.
Yay! This is a sad zone for a few months. Okay.
Oh, love that. I was gonna say, is it something like as soon as you're like out of it and over it, you're kind of like fine, or is this something where it can start affecting you again?
We'll have to find out.
Interesting. Okay. Ha ha ha! I'm in danger.
The captain comes up to the three of you and goes, "Well, that's one fine dog you have there."
Yeah, he's the best. I'd do Toast.
Did Toast
Give him
do
Toast.
something that I missed?
You're
Toast likes to
toasty dog. Absolutely understood what was going on with Emirago and the Selgan family. Here. And she reaches into one of her many pockets and pulls out a metallic collection of shards. You piece them together and it's a map. It's a map
Oh,
of the heart's desire.
look at this map.
What's
I was gonna say look at the
that?
map. Yeah. Yeah, is the heart's desire like a metaphorical thing or like an actual place?
No. I was gonna give it to, it wouldn't make sense to give it to your dog, though your dog is very smart. So you taught the dog. She looks at Vittori and goes, "Here. It'll lead you to your heart's desire if you attune to it."
This is like when dogs get medals of honor in like war but not their owners.
Is this when we finally find the girl that Vittori's supposed to have like problems for?
I love the idea that Toast puts it together and it's heart's desire. It just leads to Vittori's pocket where there's snacks.
Yeah, dinner.
That's the entire of the thing.
It's like the dog's.
Toast is just like, yeah, I already know where my heart's designed. It's here. It's Vittori. It's Mom.
It's me getting to pee on the carpet without her telling me I can't.
No, oh my god! The people who are like, I taught my dog to talk by pressing buttons, but all they do is go dinner.
Yes! Yup. Yes. Amazing.
That makes me think of all the things where it's like text from your dog where it's like, "Oh my god, I saw a bug, it was the greatest thing! Oh my god, I smelled grass, it was the greatest thing!" It was like text from your cat, and it's the person texting the cat that's like, "How you doing?" And it's just like red.
Oh no!
It's like the dog is puked on the carpet. That's it. See you at dinner.
So yeah,
Love
eventually the captain is like, "Well, we should get the ship to land pretty soon to deal with this." And lands in a small town in the continent of Corvair, where as soon as you land, you see that everybody here is having that same existential dread. Everybody
Time to do it for every single person here.
Let's
is
fucking
fairly
go.
miserable.
It's dog time, baby!
Therapy dog!
Yeah, Crouton
Yes.
can help now that I know what's going on.
Yay.
You know, a talking warg might just upset people.
I mean, to be fair, you did describe him as kind of looking like, what was it, like a bulldog or something?
Yeah, in my head he's
Crouton's
pretty...
like, tell me of your problems.
Crouton's also, again, the size of a human person at this point, and getting bigger.
I mean,
so...
I was gonna say, to be fair, I think kids love dogs that are massive, because then you can ride them
Oh,
like
yeah.
horses.
Yeah, so kind of
Oh,
a
yeah.
bulldog shape, like a very jowly, furry, weird face, with the crazy underbite, and then the, you know, just the voice of like a, hello, how are you?
It's, yeah.
Are you feeling ennui?
Crouton is the dog that got taught how to talk, and all he said for 5 days was dinner.
Dinner.
Anyway,
Oh, I love this.
Everybody give me a charisma
that
saving throw,
meme
please.
of like the three wishes, and it was just like, oh yeah, what wish do you know? What's your first wish? I want my dog to talk. Okay, what are your second two wishes, buddy? You have two wishes.
Oh, I
I'm
love
just
that
like
meme.
imagining like Vitara using one of our wish spells to make Toast be able to speak.
And Toast
Could
is just
happen.
like, I need to pee.
okay.
Okay.
Charisma saving throw
Jess,
is
what
an
is-
8.
Yeah,
Unless
what
it's
is this a
against...
save against?
Is it against magic?
Planar ennui.
Is that
Oh,
magic?
Again?
Yeah, I was
Or
gonna say, is
magic
that a s-
effect?
What is that?
It is a magic effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get advantage because fuck your
Wow.
magic. 4, so I'll take the
I
8,
got
I
a-
guess.
He'll take
I
the
got
L.
18.
I got
18?
I got a 21 because my charisma bonus is plus 12.
Okay, so Adara, you have that level of exhaustion again?
Bullshit. Do I still
But,
have the Fury's Blessing or no?
You do.
Okay.
Oh, I never rolled for the Furies thing when I started helping people. Damn it, I forgot. I knew I forgot something.
Oh.
You did the
You
charisma,
didn't do the charisma
I didn't
check,
do
or
the
did you
charisma thing.
just remove exhaustion?
So, yeah, you can give it to me now if you want.
Okay, it's a charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's a 15. That's fine.
Okay.
Hey.
You are good.
Perfect.
Roll me a d6.
Yay. That's a 3.
3. You may spend 1 or more hit dice to heal, as if you had
Ooh.
taken a short rest.
That's great, because I'm soft. Because I pick sorcerer and they get a d6 per level. I thought a d8 was bad, you get a d6.
Oh no, I thought only wizards had the D6.
Yeah.
Rip.
Gang gang. Okay.
I love full casters and then, well, I guess like bards and druids are fine, but like,
Yeah,
Bards are
full
kind of
cast
questionable half the time. Yeah.
Adara, being
Yeah.
exhausted,
Yeah.
and also being incredibly perceptive,
Yeah.
you realize that this pull is stronger near the islands. You feel it to the southwest.
All right. So I'm just
Southeast. I can't read words or a map.
You really
Oh, no.
said east. I thought you said west.
so am I back to like full on ennui again, or am I just tired?
You're just tired.
Okay. Then yeah, I think the heads up, the tired is stronger here, and also seems to be coming from
Oh?
like that away. I got it again, so
Oh,
I don't like that.
Got it again.
I feel better than I did on the ship a little bit. I'm just tired this time instead of like existential and shit, but I don't care for this at all. So, do you think heading toward or away from it is gonna be the way to solve it? So I don't really know what the fuck is up with planes. Wait,
Well,
also, weren't we here for something? Someone
Yes,
asked
we
us
got
to
the
come here
invitation.
for why?
Find her.
The Undying Court, and then the Undying Court has something going on, and then we're supposed to find someone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will point out that, we were sent to help with this Undying Court, and this, planar thing is with a plane of undeath. So I'm assuming that going towards the undeath ennui will be where we need to be.
Yes. Also, I'm gonna look at the door and be like, "Hey, by the way, do you want to arm wrestle? I'm like really strong right now."
Sure, you can try.
Okay.
Please do it.
All right.
What are these technically considered?
Victoria, do you still have bull strength? Do you want to take winner?
Nah. Because it's just advantage, and Vittoria has a +0 to strength.
Okay.
So
What is this? What is this technically
Historically-
contested? Is it straight?
historically,
Make
it's been
contested
athletics.
strength check.
Historically, it's been athletics.
Yeah, but
which is important to me.
okay,
But-
fine. Give me a contested athletics check.
We can do regular
Nice.
strength.
That was. Oh, I'm so pissed.
Oh no,
you
what'd
do
you
have
roll?
a nat 20.
I was so pissed because I almost got a 20. That's an that is
You
a
do-
10.
You
Imagine
do
using
have
the
a
nat
nat
20 on
20,
this.
Ophelia.
I know, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, am I gonna use it on this? Yes, I am, because I'm petty.
All right.
Also, the crit was to help with the ship, and the ship's,
Done.
fine now, so might
All
as
right.
well.
Yeah, we'll
Then
use it before we
speaking-
forget about it again.
Speaking of being petty, I only rolled a 5, so I'm gonna use Indomitable, which I think I can use on this.
My god!
Can I use it on this?
Because Adara's at disadvantage.
Do
Adara's
I-
at disadvantage, and Ophelia has a nat 20.
Oh, technically it's only failed saves. Okay. So technically I
fair.
can't use it. What's your total? Out of curiosity.
So with the 23 and the crit, it's gonna be a 21.
Are we using athletics or strength? Jess.
Oh, that makes me determine the winner, doesn't it?
It does.
You are at disadvantage, Adara.
I rolled a
So
5.
You rolled a 5. I'm gonna say you can use athletics.
All right.
You can use athletics. You can
this
win,
is-
but you have to struggle for it. Ophelia's been kicking your ass and killing gods lately.
See, this
You-
is-
you
this
can
is-
have this.
This is the
Alright.
funny thing too, because technically, if my strength is a 23, then it doesn't change my like it makes my -1 just a 1, so it's still gonna say a 21 for me.
Wait, why is your strength so bad? Or your
Oh, because
athletics?
my strength has. Well, because I'm not proficient, and my strength has remained an 8 since I made Ophelia.
Oh.
Yeah, but a strength of
I would-
23 will give you a better bonus than +1.
Exactly.
Is it?
Very-
Oh, yes, it is. I'm constantly thinking of the like anything over 10. I went and subtracted 20, so that's gonna be, what is it? 6?
Yeah,
9 plus 6.
I think.
So that's a 26.
Okay.
All
there
right,
you go.
then I'm expending
You're
a
gonna
superiority
say.
die.
Oh, this is incredible.
29.
Oh, wait, hang on. I want to do something then.
Devil's own luck.
That's a 30!
What?
That's a 30 because I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Idara will
you,
remember this.
Zan.
Explain this arm wrestling to me, please.
Please explain.
Tell me what
got-
this looks like.
I think
This
it's
has
a
gotta be
really...
Like an epic battle.
It sounds like it's a big back and forth for
gonna
like
say,
a
yeah,
while.
it's gotta be.
Yeah. Idara will remember this.
I sure hope she does, because that's the only potion I had of that.
Yeah. So you win, and I feel like it's a slow victory. So she has time to just like suffer in the fact that she's losing.
Well, like when you fall down the stairs and you feel like it's in slow motion, and you're like,
You're like,
You're marinating in the fact that you have to live through this and remember it afterward.
betrayed by my D12 and my D20s.
Oh, this is arguably the best outcome I could have asked from the first stream where I'm back.
welcome to Pettylings.
Welcome to Pettylings. She has a 14 to athletics. I just want that to be known.
I was gonna say, why does Pettylings sound like a, I don't know, like a fancy vintage brand?
Welcome to Pettylings.
Vittori, while all this is going on, are you attuning to the map of Heart's Desire, or are you just like, cool map?
Victoria's just like, I need all my magic items.
But your heart's desire.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. I think I know where it bleeds anyway, so like...
Okay.
Well, why don't you give it to Toast then? I'm sure he can find something cool.
Okay. Here you go, buddy. I just totally attuned to the map. And it's just gonna be the Vittori, unless, like, there's something funky with this map.
There is.
Oh,
I would
but-
like Toast. Give me a DC 30 Wisdom saving throw, please.
Actually, what is his wisdom? His Pugmire wisdom? It's a +2.
Okay.
I was like, it's not a +10.
It's not a +10. Does anyone want to give Toast a natural 20? Just for fun.
Crit for Toast. That's okay.
Oh my god, I got a natural 20 myself!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
I
god!
was joking about someone giving him nat 20. My dice was like, how about you give your dog a natural 20?
Oh. So,
Oh my
Toast is at first feeling overwhelmed and consumed by the urge to fulfill all of Toast's doggy desires before Toast composes himself.
So what happened with the map? I just got a drink.
Toast got a crit and was able to overcome his urge to follow immediately upon all of his doggy urges.
Oh,
And
buddy.
Toast gets a blessing of the fury of his
What?
choice.
Ooh.
So I will screenshot them for you. And you can pick one for Toast.
This is incredible.
I have a question.
Uh.
Toast is attuning to this, so that's a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good, I get my
Because
super dice back.
you were arm wrestling for an entire hour.
Which means I get my Dark Ones unlocked back.
But if your potion wears off,
Yes.
Adara's 100% asking for a rematch.
Oh,
Actually-
you could absolutely then slam down Ophelia's hand. I don't care. Ophelia's just happy that she gets to say that she beat you once.
Adara is just like, this is fucking unacceptable. This is what happens when you go to Eberron. So
Well,
place
I'm
is bullshit.
realizing that, reading this, I don't think Vittori does have a single class feature resource that the table is referring to, because she doesn't have, like, bardic inspiration key points or superiority dice. Maybe the spell slots one, it just makes more sense for her, then.
Okay.
I would have thought that you got something like as a ranger, like being able to, like
Like your Hunter's Mark or something?
yeah, that's what I would think, like the Hunter's Mark
I mean,
thing.
Hunter's Mark is the only thing, but she's never, like, had to use all 3 uses of a Hunter's Mark.
I was thinking of that.
Because the thing about Hunter's Mark is that, like, as long as the spell is still active, and remember that Vittoria's Hunter's Mark doesn't use concentration, she can reapply it without using another spell slot. Or,
Yeah.
like, another usage of it. So it's like she only ever uses one use of Hunter's Mark.
Got it.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, or I was thinking of the fact that like you get a bonus in the first time you attack something, like in your first round of combat. Because that's something that you get. That's what I was thinking
Okay,
about.
I think I'm going to give Toast, you may spend 1 hit die to gain advantage on a roll of your choice.
Okay.
I'm realizing, does Toast have hit dice?
Probably.
Creature has hit dice. Every
was
creature has hit dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
how-
guess a die wolf has 5 hit dice.
And you can change yours if you want.
Yeah.
Like, change it to anything, or just change it?
Oh, change it to one of those.
Okay.
Since
Can I also get the action surge?
Sure.
You want to
Yeah.
hit? You want to hit stuff good?
Yeah. All right. And so you have rested, and you feel this pull to the southeast. Do you take the airship, or are you doing your own thing? Toast is like trying. Toast is pointing out that the map is directing you this way, and Adara feels it
I
too.
think Vittori's instinct would be to say we should go on foot because she is afraid that the ennui thing will happen again, and then like we'll have to like redo the whole like preventing the ship from crashing scene again.
Yeah.
I will look at the crew though and be like, are you gonna stay and hang out in case anything happens?
I'll stay and investigate
Okay.
Emirago. See
Yeah.
what that man is up to. How he ties to the Selgan family.
Hey, speaking of investigating people, I'm gonna describe the people we saw in our vision real quick. Just be like, who do you know who these are? Are they like known people?
At that, the captain pulls out a symbol around her neck and goes, "Oh, you saw Fury. Blessed Fury." And you see her holy symbol bears the symbol of Fury, which you recognize because you saw it in your...
All right.
Whatever brought you here, it's for something significant.
But you don't know
Right.
who the other people are with like the green scaly skin or the other one.
Those people.
The other one.
The one that we were told to find, right?
Well, could be a few things. The Fury. Well, she is the child of two gods. ROI, goddess of caring, goddess love, and she, beautiful creature. Part
Lot of
dragon
beautiful.
she was.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And her other parent, the devourer, destructive one. Her father, shark, dragon turtle, or a man, a merfolk with seaweed in his head. Fury is the combination of the two, loved and reviled by farmers and sailors alike.
Okay. What else? Just like listening to the description of Fury, what else does like Ophelia recognize about what the Fury is, or like what she has like a place for in the pantheon?
Give me a religion check.
I'm curious about that.
Also,
That's a
sorry
19.
to clarify, they think that maybe the two people that we saw in the vision are the Fury's parents. So we're trying to find
Could
the Fury's parents? Okay.
You could be looking for the Fury. It could be somebody else. She might not know.
All right. Fair enough.
I will get to you in a second, Ophelia. I will tell you when she talks about, if you mention seeing the Fury being puppeteered, she will inform you that, like, yes, you did see the Fury there. The Emerald Claw. Say, aye, that's representative, I'm sure, of the Emerald Claw. Outlawed organization, disgusting group, full of vole worshippers. They've been banned, but danger's still around. There. Well, started by Arendisvol's father, a great dragon. Ophelia, what you know about the Fury is that gods in Eberron are very unlike they are in Faerun. They're more like sets. They might exist, they might not exist. The Fury specifically is neutral evil goddess. She is basically in charge of liberation, passion, wrath, extremism, hatred, and anger. And she's often shown or depicted looking like a half-elf or a drow who is also part dragon.
Okay. Interesting.
She has a lot of barbarian and bard fans.
Okay.
I love that the fans are like worshippers or anything. Fans.
Her fandom skews heavily bard.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the indie music scene. I understand now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like probably like a heavy metal, you know,
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
screamer, you know.
It's Rage Against the Machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This emerald claw. I think they're tied to the Selgan.
Selgan what?
The Selgan family, Emirago. The man who bought this ship for you.
Where's
Serves the emerald claw.
Where's the man who bought the ship for us?
No. I can show you my board. Your dog was a big fan of the board.
box.
Sure, but where's the person who hired you to come get us?
Don't know. That's what I'm trying to find. Nobody ever sees.
You know to find us then.
Power is everywhere. I think that he thinks he'll become a god. I think he's manipulating things, become a god. But everybody says, oh, Captain Selgin, always after the rich folk, you know how it be. But I have a very specific, accurate board with pins and ribbons, doggy approved. It's factual. It's factual. It is logical and reasoned, and I've debated it in the marketplace of ideas, and I it's truth.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the fact that you went on that long rant and then you put up the Emerald Glide and then couldn't put up a fucking gif of the Grinch.
It's the same
Like
picture.
the live action Grinch.
It's the same picture.
Okay, can we put those in the live watching chat so people can see that, please?
Yeah.
I want people to see what I just had to deal with.
Anyway, yeah, so that was just quietly happening.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I also have something for you all.
Oh no.
Went doing me dirty behind the scenes. No.
Grinch.
Anyway.
This is horrible.
Join our Patreon to see this ridiculousness go on in our
Say.
live watching chat.
Join our Patreon to see the specific Grinch gif that I chose.
See this horror.
For any of you who have seen the live action Grinch, you know exactly why and how this is terrible.
Anyway, yeah, the second she says she's debated her idea in the marketplace of ideas, I'm leaving.
You glitched out for a sec.
Oh, the second she says that she debated her idea in the marketplace of ideas, Idara just like walks away.
Mm-hmm.
What's the marketplace of ideas? Reddit.com.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, just a quick question too, just for clarification. When we say like vole worshippers, do you mean like the mouse?
Yeah.
Give me a history check.
Cause I'm like,
You're just like,
voles are mice.
You're just like really
That was
into
my
hamsters.
immediate thought. I was like, that can't be right. I must have missed
I'm like, is
something.
this just the Ratatouille cult? What is this history you wanted?
History, please.
Oh, fucking shit. Okay. That's an 11.
Okay, anybody else?
I don't think I have a bonus in history, so like I am not bothered. Yeah, I have a solid +0 to history.
Also, I just looked up voles. I'll put a picture of them in the live watching chat for anyone who wants to see them. They're like very cute.
They're very cute. I
Enjoy
had
the-
an 8 on history.
Enjoy the bowl.
Ooh.
So we have an 8 and an 11, and Release Shy is screaming somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ophelia, you know that House Vol, V-O-L, is a really influential elven family in Eberron. One of the first ones.
Fanboy. What, is that one of the dragon-marked houses?
Oh, hey, it sure is. It's the first dragon-marked house.
Oh, who could have seen this coming? Oh.
But that's all
And
you
they
know
all
about
look
it
like
right now.
balls.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Animals.
imagine a house full of these tiny little rat dudes just running around. Okay.
Yeah, with a 10 and an 8, you were unable to determine anything. Victoria, you can give me a history check.
Yeah,
if you
okay.
want.
I might as well
'Cause you've
since
been to
like,
Eberron.
she's been there, so maybe
That's
I got a
statistically
natural
speaking.
one.
We weren't meant to know this
That's
information.
incredible.
Nope, you don't know.
Shy is having
No,
a full-on heart attack in the other room.
Tori just like technically she would know this information, but she's just thinking about voles, and then like I think like instead of like thinking about the history of voles, she just thinks to herself, Voltori. That's kind
no.
of funny sounding.
Oh no, vampires!
That's why I said it's the Twilight Zone, because not only are we thinking about vampires, we also have to deal with ennui.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
My life. It all comes full circle.
Do you want to talk to Selgin anymore, or are you heading out to the island?
I'm good whenever we are.
There's...
We cannot keep talking to them because this is too funny.
Yeah, I think
it's
we
funny
need to...
that we end on, oh, voles, the animal.
Yeah, we got it. Done listening
Oh
to
yeah,
this,
the
Captain.
house full of rats. Got it. Understood.
We understand everything we need to from this conversation. Time to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, no questions. Moving on.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
So-
really seeing like the way that I roleplay Victoria is that she always like if she like figures something out without like a roll or anything, she always like sticks to the first thing she thinks of, like first thing she deduces, unless she's like given information otherwise. So it would be very in character for her to be like, voles, the animal, and not like have a second thought of like it could be something else.
Yeah, your characters
Iconic,
don't
really.
know. Your characters don't know when they roll low on a knowledge check.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I roleplay her, because like she's a good investigator, but like her intelligence is a flat 0 when it's not when it's not investigation. So it's like it's funny this way. She's like this.
Why are you like this?
Anyway,
So,
Amazing.
heading out the southeast and feeling the weight on ennui crushing ever harder on you. You arrive via boat. I'll say the one that you own. I'll say
yeah.
you took it with you.
Hell yeah.
And it did not crash.
raises so
Via
many follow-up
not
questions.
crashing boat.
Also, I'm realizing because the ship is commandeered by a crew of skeletons,
Yep.
I'm assuming they probably don't need ennui rolls. Like
No, they're fine.
exactly. So like this is much more safer than the airship.
Have depression? Here's a solution. Stop having a brain. Become a skeleton.
Oh,
Your brain can't hurt you if there's no brain to begin with.
Your
Yeah.
skeleton crew leads you to a tropical shade desire.
Ooh.
Approaching the island, it's clear that there was a massive magical feud here. The buildings are all in ruins. They appear melted in certain places. Ash and dust blows in the air, and in the sky, at the center of this island, is a swirling maelstrom of screaming souls centered over a massive ancient spire.
This is Spiritomb, the
well,
Pokemon
I
Spiritomb, which is 108 agonized spirits in a stone.
Yep.
This is, and
Oh,
it's like,
no.
it looks like a maelstrom. Yeah, this is just a Pokemon.
Ophelia's just like sitting there like, well, this escalated extremely quickly.
And you hear groaning as Sorrowsworn start making their way to.
What is this? The Sarasworn are the undead, correct?
They're
like a weird form of
found
undead,
some in
aren't
the
they?
Shar adventure.
Yeah.
They're not undead, but they are manifestations of
Oh, the
feelings
manifestations of
hunger,
sad. Yes.
lost.
Right.
Unweird.
And that's where we're gonna end.
Ooh.
This is gonna be a two-parter, y'all. This has been Dancing with the Fury by Dylan Ramsey. Thank you so much for joining us. Stick around because we're gonna do a raid. But first, let's find out where you can meet these wonderful humans. Starting with the girl who didn't want to play nice, Dara. Who are you in the real life?
I was like, who could that be? In the real life, I'm very nice, and I'm Gwendy, and you can find me all over the internet where I post illustrations because I'm an artist. I did art for Uncaged Goddesses, which I also co-project managed. So my art's on the cover. It's all over the inside. You should check it out. I also have art in all of the other Uncaged volumes, so if you want to own the whole set, that would be neat. And otherwise, find me on Twitter for new art.
Occasionally.
Yeah, once a year.
Let's go to the one who had a heart of gold today and saved so many people. Ophelia, who are you? Where can we find you?
Say toast!
Hi, my name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter at These Dead Pens, where I'm also petty and I care about politics and being kind to other people, and I like to meme and scream. I put this up on my side Twitter, but I have my commissions open at the moment. I'm also an illustrator. I did some illustrations for Uncaged. Unfortunately, unlike some other cool people, I don't have illustrations in all of the volumes, but you should do it anyway because they're good adventures. I can guarantee you that we've played through all of them.
Oh my god.
I played Ophelia tonight as usual, and thank you for welcoming me back after I was gone for 79 years.
Not 69 years?
Or 84.
Not nice.
Never nice.
And lastly, not leastly, trainer of trainer of Toast the Wonder Dog. Trainer of Vittori the Wonder Toast.
No.
Who are you, Vittori? Where can we find you?
Hey, I'm Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, where I forgot to mention this last week, but I am currently got Pride icon commissions, which if you've seen Jess's Twitter icon or my icon, then you would have seen them already.
If you've
But
seen
yeah,
this
I
stream,
have Pride
you've
icon
seen my
commissions
Twitter
open right
icon.
now. Also, the TTRPGs for Reproductive Rights bundle has 2 more days, so if you haven't picked that up yet, you should. And speaking of bundles, the bundle for Buffalo has 10 more days. And speaking of more bundles, the Queer Games bundle, is still going on for another 26 days. So that's all of my stuff.
I'm in 2 of those bundles.
Yay!
I'm Jess. I'm also in the TTRPG for Reproductive Rights and the bundle for Buffalos. So grab those. On a personal note, one of my nephews is missing and has been since Memorial Day. So I just posted a link to that. If you are in Oregon near Ashland, please be on the lookout. And if not, please share that. It would really mean the world to me and my family. So with that said, thank you so much for joining us tonight and every week that you are here. This weekend, in addition to my Amidst Light and Shadow stream, I'm going to be running Pugmire, Squeaks in the Deep, where we are all mice, as part of Onyx Path's Onyx PathCon weekend. And Zan, who plays Shy, is going to be playing with us. So join us on Onyx Path's channel for that at 2:30 on Sunday, and I'll be, yelling that all over Twitter too.
Grim.
Hi, Crackety!
Hey,
We're just going away, but
You can see the VOD on the YouTube later this week, or now immediately on Twitch after
true.
we're done.
We are about to go shoot our behind the scenes Patreon video, so come support us on Patreon, and we love you so much. We are gonna go raid Super Dylan right now because it's their birthday, so
Aw.
give them a big Threefy hello, and we'll see y'all next week for part 2 of Dance. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.